straight across from the post office. If you haven't checked this place out, I suggest you do. Every time I come and I eat, the food is so good. I mean, it doesn't take me long to get full, and I still sit at the table. But today I want to talk to you from Psalms 103, verse 11. And it talks to us about, it says in the scripture, as far as the heavens are above the earth, so great is his love for those who fear him. The love of God is unmeasurable. The distance between heaven and earth cannot be numbered. So what that tells us is that's how great God's love is for us. It's unmeasurable. As far as the distance is from heaven to earth, that's how great his love is. Heaven can never be reached by human efforts. So no matter how hard we try through just natural human efforts, we'll never be able to reach heaven on our own. They tried to do that back when they built the Tower of Babel. So what I'm saying by that is that that's how great God's love is for us, that we can never do anything personally to try to achieve that level of love for God, because God has no respect of person. And God realizing that we could never reach him like that, he brought heaven to earth through his son, Jesus Christ. Now, John 3:16 said, for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. And that tells us that he so loved us. Not only did he say love, but he said love the world. That means everybody. So much so that he sent his only son, brought him here just so we could try to have an avenue, just so we could have an avenue to try to reach him. But yet, even the love of man is far off base when it compares to the love of God, because our love is always measured in so many areas. But with God, it has no measurement. It's unconditional. Proverbs 19:23 says, the fear of the Lord leads to life. Then one rests content, untouched by trouble. So what we see, that if we're in that right relationship with the Lord, then we'll have the life that we're looking for, that abundant life, the life that we so much desire to enjoy right here in the earth. And so when we think about love, there's three different kinds. Eros love has to do with sensuality. It is physical and erotic. It yearns to have its own hunger and satisfied, to be satisfied. So what we see with that type of love is that once you have it, it's a selfish love. It's a self-gratifying love. That its own purpose is to satisfy itself. Then that's phileo. Phileo love transcends physical desire. It's normal human affection toward anyone or anything that is enjoyable or satisfying. What that means is that it lasts as long as it's being gratified. However, once the pleasure or desire is gone, so is the phileo. So when you have phileo love, it's only going to be self-satisfied and gratified. And once you have it, it's gone. Once it's gone, that's it. But then there's agape love. Now, agape love is unconditional, and it's a giving love. It is active and motivated by what it can do for others, and it does not expect anything in return. It is not based on feelings, but it's constant and stable. You get that? Agape love is constant and stable. It can love when hated. It can give freely regardless of one's attractiveness or worth. Now, this is the kind of love the Father has shown for us. Total agape love. I mean, he doesn't look for anything in return. He can love us even though we have hate in our hearts. He can do anything because he's not bound by the physical restrictions of man. So as we strive on a day-to-day basis, we should have that desire to try to achieve agape love, just like the Father has for us. We should have a desire to try to achieve that in everything that we do. It's got to be unconditional. It cannot have restrictions on it or limitations on it. If we really don't see the result here in the world, as God intended, we got to love like he loves.